Hello everyone, and Bahroo here, back here again with some more Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. Back here again in the Shadows of Evil map, and today I'm going to show you how exactly to get the sword that you just saw in the beginning of this gameplay. So in order to get the sword, you're going to need to break those boxes, and you're going to need to get inside of a secret little area in order to get the sword there. So what we're going to go ahead and do is turn into the beast mode when we're in the sacred place, and you're going to want to break that box. Now once you do that, go ahead and open up the area following the path that I'm doing here and head into the Footlight District and destroy the second box. Now the reason I'm showing you this is because I want to show you all the locations for this box and how exactly to get to them, just in case you weren't already aware of how to get to them. Now for the third and fourth box, go ahead and head on over to the Canals District, and you're going to see another little pedestal to become the beast, and you're going to see another box right next to it. So go ahead and become the beast and just go ahead and melee open that box. Now once you do that, go ahead and run towards the Waterfront District. This is the most efficient way in order to open up the boxes, so that way you're opening up all the boxes with two beasts rather than using a specific one for each box. And go ahead and hit that lightning, turn on the power for the machine if you haven't already, and melee the box open. Now once you have all the boxes open, you're going to need to head to any of the train stations, and we'll actually show that off here in just a second. Now, what you're going to see here is a map of the entire area. The light that you see lit up right now is the Waterfront District. The light at the top is the Footlight, and the light at the left is going to be the canals. You're going to need to look at the question marks whenever you are riding the train. For example, if you're going from Waterfront, the bottom right, to the Footlight District, which is the top, you're going to need to make sure you're looking at the right side of the tram in order to see these question mark symbols. Make sure you do this correctly, otherwise you are going to have some issues here. You're going to need to find three symbols, and I'm about to show that here in just a second, and you're going to need to remember those as well. I recommend writing them down because these symbols change from game to game and will not be the same. There's I think 12 different symbols. I'm not entirely sure the amount, but you are going to need to make sure that you get these correct because they are different every time you play. So anyway, once you start the train here, you're going to see this little symbol, and I'm going to let the entire train ride actually play out so that way you can see where exactly these things are. Because I don't want to just, show, hey, this is where it is right here, somewhere on the train. But anyway, once you actually find the symbol, and this might actually be a little hard to see in the video, but it'll be easier when you're actually playing. You're going to want to go ahead and pause the video as soon as you see the symbol. Now, if you're in a multiplayer game, you're not going to be able to pause and do that. So you're just going to be able to have to have a quick memory and remember the symbol that you saw. You're going to need to remember these. Anyway, so these, like I said, these symbols change every single time. So those are the two symbols that you can find. And for this next one, we're going to be starting at Canals and going to the Waterfront District. And for this one, it's going to be relatively soon and coming from Canals. And there's our last symbol. Now, once you have all three of these symbols, you're going to need to head back to the sacred place. Now, once you are there, you're going to become the beast, and you're going to see all of these symbols on this wall. You're going to need to shock the three symbols that you saw. And if you get any of these three incorrect, you will have to wait till the next round to try again. Now, you don't have to do them in any specific order. You just need to get the three symbols correct. And in there, you're going to see a couple of eggs. Go ahead and grab the egg. You're going to have one for each of the characters. So if you're playing the solo, you're only going to have one egg here. And then once you do that, you're going to need to bring them to all four of the statues and charge them up. And we're actually going to show this here in just a minute after we clear this little wave here. So once you find the egg, go to the statue and place the egg down.
I'm pretty sure.
You can actually, if you're doing this in a co-op game, you can have all four people charging their egg all at the same time if you want to do that. So anyway, once you have the egg on there, just start killing zombies near the egg, and you're going to see energy going from the zombies to the egg. You're going to need to do this 4 times, or if you're, in a co-op game for everybody, you're still going to need to do this 4 times. But anyway, you have to go to each of the statues, with this egg and kill zombies near it in order to charge it up. And you're gonna have to go back to all the places that were in the very beginning of the video to do this. I recommend being very careful with this because holding out near the statues in some of these areas are not exactly the safest of places. I recommend running trains and then running them into there. Now, once you actually have your egg, you're going to need to go ahead and pick it up, and we're just going to go ahead and run to the next statue. I'm not going to bother showing the other statues because it's the same thing. Nothing really special happens, but you're just going to make sure you go to each of the statues, place the egg down, and start killing some zombies. It takes about, I would say, 15 to 20 of them in order to actually charge the egg up. Be careful with Margwas because they can be a little bit of a pain and they don't charge the egg at all. So anyway, once you have charged all the statues with your egg, you're going to need to come back to where you got your sword, put the egg down, and then you're going to be able to hit E or whatever the controller equivalent is on the statue again, and you'll be able to get your sword. And this thing is completely badass, as you can see here. I don't think I need the insta-kill, but okay. But this sword is amazing. I don't know how long it keeps getting insta-kills with, but it's awesome, and I love it. And that is how you get the sword in Black Ops 3 Shadows of Evil. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, hit the like button, and if you want to see more, leave me a comment in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Now, one quick note, as far as recharging your sword goes, all you got to do is kill zombies and it will recharge naturally. There is actually gobble gum in order to make you charge your sword up faster, but that's pretty much everything. Anyway, that's the end of the video, everyone. Thank you for watching.